Welcome to Central News for Tuesday 7th of February. I'm Kasia Gillings. In today's news, Te Aroha residents and children were shocked when two cars crashed outside of a local school yesterday afternoon. Witness Ken Knight says it is quite dramatic for Te Aroha, especially as a number of children saw the incident and were visibly upset. Central News understands no one was seriously hurt in the Stanley Avenue crash, which happened at about midday. However, police could not be reached for confirmation. Parliament was back in session for 2012 today as 28 new elected MPs delivered their maiden speeches. Waikato MP and Deputy Speaker of New Zealand House of Representatives, Lindsay Tish, says the maiden speech is the one time that MPs get to speak uninterrupted and make their mark in Parliament.
Parliament started yesterday, and the first debates that we have is known as the address and reply debate, and that's a 19-hour debate, and it's an opportunity for the new MPs who have been elected to make their maiden speeches in Parliament. It's a big time for them, and often they'll refer back to it, especially when they leave, to say, well, this is what I said in my maiden speech. Did I actually do what I actually said I was going to do? So this is a very important opportunity for the new MPs to be able to express their views at this time. And there's 28 MPs who will be making their maiden speeches, and that's spread across the four major parties, and so this is their sort of putting a stake in the ground, as it were, and to express a view about what they hope to achieve in their time in Parliament. So it's a very important part of our democracy, and it's a great opportunity for them to have their say without being interrupted, I'd have to say. This is usually done where people give them the courtesy to actually express a view, which possibly won't happen in the, once they get ingrained in the debates that go on afterwards.
Firefighters are warning people to immediately check triggered smoke alarms after a Papamoa family initially ignored one, only to end up with an unlivable home. Mount Maunganui Station Officer Lindsay Nichols says residents were preparing their evening meal when they heard the smoke alarm sounding and thought it was the smoke cooking that set it off. 5 children and 3 adults were in the house when the fire started upstairs in the 2-storey Hertford Avenue home at around 7:30 p.m. Firefighters extinguished the fire within 5 minutes, however stayed at the property dousing hotspots for some hours afterwards. Time to check out our region's weather. The short work week began with sunny weather across the regions today, with both Tauranga and Hamilton hitting highs of 23. It is looking much the same tomorrow, with fine weather and light winds for both cities and a chance of afternoon showers in Hamilton, which is heading for a high of 23 and low of 11. Tauranga, you will also have a high of 23 and hit a low of 15. Coming up after the break, Katrina talks to Tauranga City Council about the possibility of a night shelter for the homeless, then chats to mole map melanographer Alison Robinson about a serious summer threat. Then to end the show, Katrina finds out how students can get a second chance to achieve NCEA qualifications. Join me and Katrina after the break.